Welcome to the Performer Radio Show. Each week, we interview some of the most interesting people in the fashion and entertainment industries. Fashion and entertainment industries. Beautiful models, singers, comedians, dancers, fashion designers, actors, beauty queens, and many more. Right here on the Performer Radio Show.
Hey, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yes,
Not yet,
happy
but
St. Patty's.
this weekend, right?
Right.
Yeah. You doing anything on Sunday for St. Patrick's Day? Not
Probably
that either one of
not.
us are Irish, but I guess I'm more Irish than you tonight.
Well, not for nothing. My mom loves it, and she's full Puerto Rican, so I think that doesn't matter.
Well, it's a Boston thing.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, it's a Chicago, New York, and Boston thing.
And my mom was raised in Chicago, so
Oh, that explains everything.
yes.
Well, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Go lucky.
Mama.
Yep,
Wow, geez, Marlena, you've been busy?
I have.
Yes,
Wow.
I know.
The days are just counting, I think, at this point. I'm counting them.
Well, somebody's counting them because we have calendars and
Yep.
stuff like that.
Right.
Well, I mean, this winter was the winter that wasn't for me anyway. You live up in Lowell, Massachusetts, so for you had a little bit more winter than I did. I had absolutely
Not a fan.
zero
Yeah.
snow.
Which you're
Didn't-
very lucky.
Yeah. I to the south of us they had snow. To the north of us and the west of us they had snow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not complaining.
As you
And
should.
now we're back into daylight savings time, which is why we are at 9:00 now.
Right.
Okay, so people can, because here's what happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
The sun sets later and later,
Yes.
and people are doing stuff. We want them to catch our show live if possible, and they can tune in at 9:00 now, 9:00 Eastern. Of course, it's
Yes.
6:00 West Coast.
Right.
And it's still sunny out there, so
Yep.
they don't care. They see us later anyway. That's okay. But we have mostly an East Coast audience, which is fine. Because we have mostly East Coast guests,
We
obviously.
love our audience.
Yeah, we do. We actually do. We love the fact that you keep tuning in. That's the most important part.
Consistency.
Yeah, I know you're not tuning in to see me. You see that pretty face over there. That's what you want to see. Anyway, no, listen, we have some great guests. Tonight we got some great guests, too.
Right.
We're doing the fashion thing tonight, which, of course, you love.
We love it.
We love it, but you love it even more than I do.
No.
Not that I don't love it. I love everything, but this is your thing. Okay? This is what you was like, oh, yeah, another fashion segment, sure. But you are
It gets
also...
the spirits high.
Yes, exactly. We got 2 fashion award winners, Boston Fashion Award winners coming in tonight to get their awards. And yes, we've been giving them out slowly over the past few months.
Yes.
And we like people to come down here and talk about what they're doing. It's like an award, okay? Anytime you see a person get an award on stage and they get 30 seconds maybe to talk about it, that's not enough time.
No.
We want you to come and really talk about what inspires you,
Yes,
what
you want the
moves you,
story.
how you got into this industry.
Right.
So I'm sure these guys get some great stories to tell. We've already met Skyy though. Skyy was here last year
Yes.
because he won for the 2022 Boston Fashion Awards,
Right.
and then again for 2023 he had a back-to-back,
Yes.
which was cool.
The people love them.
Yes. So why don't we get into this as quickly as possible?
Yes.
You know what? I forgot to mention, people. Listen, this girl's been busy. Every single day now, every morning on not only Facebook, Instagram, but also our Roku channel, our Amazon Fire channel, but our website, performer.com. You'll see this young lady doing the Daily Dose. Okay, now
Yes.
this is a news capsule, a news segment
Yes.
with
new
all the
project.
headlines.
Very proud.
We got fashion stuff in there, music, movies, television, celebrities. Nothing trashy though. It's like, okay, you see reality show stuff, TMZ, all that stuff everywhere else. So we don't want to do that. We want to give you something a little bit different, hopefully.
Clean.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
trending.
What's happening exactly.
Yes.
But stuff that's actually really good human interest stuff too.
Yeah.
We want people to realize there's a lot going on out there. Okay, and these celebrities that already have the spotlight, they don't need any more help from us. They really don't. Plenty of
Absolutely
other
not.
people are there. So you won't see Travis Kelce and and Taylor Swift, unless they do something monumentally amazing, which we would cover, obviously.
Yes.
But we want to cover the people that work hard day to day and put their time in. Once in a while, you'll see a couple celebrities on there. There's nothing wrong with that. But we want to focus on people that are doing stuff.
We're only going to get better, so please stay tuned.
Yes, and you're getting better all the time, too. But we'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at today's segment, and then we'll come back with Skyy. How does that sound?
Yes, thank you.
All right, we'll come back just after this. So please don't go anywhere. Watch this. All right.
Hi, everyone. I'm Marlena Garcia for Performer TV. Well, it's Wednesday again, a perfect day to remind yourself that you are a work in progress. Let's see what's happening today.
Beyoncé's full of surprises, and on Tuesday dropped yet another one. Her forthcoming album has a name, and it's called Act 2 Cowboy Carter. The title was revealed on Bey's official website, along with details on a few limited edition CD, vinyl, and box set releases. Act 2 Cowboy Carter is being released on March 29th. Beyoncé first announced the news of an album last month after starring in a Verizon commercial during the Super Bowl that ended with the superstar saying, "They ready, drop the new music." The main details about the release had been a cryptic Instagram video with country iconography that teased Act 2 was coming out in March. Beyoncé's 2022 album, Renaissance, is frequently referred to as Act 1, Renaissance. Soon after, she released 2 new country tracks, Texas Hold'em and 16 Carriages. Those releases made Beyoncé the first Black woman to top Billboard's country music chart. The tributes poured in yesterday after hearing the announcement of musician and vocalist Eric Carmen's passing. Carmen's iconic voice led to a variety of mega hits in the 70s and 80s. He was the lead singer for the Raspberries and their huge smash, Go All the Way. In 1975, he emotionally connected with many of his fans with his ballad, All by Myself. It wasn't until 1987, when he was invited to perform a track for a movie called Dirty Dancing, that Carmen was elevated to superstar status. The Dirty Dancing soundtrack sold over 32 million copies worldwide. His death was announced on his website by his wife, Amy Carmen, who did not reveal a cause, only saying that he died in his sleep over the weekend. Nearly 3/4 of U.S. teens say they feel happy or peaceful when they don't have their phones with them, according to a new report from the Pew Research Center. In a survey published Monday, Pew also found that despite the positive associations with going phone-free, most teens have not limited their phone or social media use. The survey comes as policymakers and children's advocates are growing increasingly concerned with teens' relationships with their phones and social media. Last fall, dozens of states, including California and New York, sued Instagram and Facebook owner Meta Platforms Inc. for harming young people and contributing to the youth mental health crisis by knowingly and deliberately designing features that addict children. Despite the increasing concerns, most teens say smartphones make it easier to be creative and pursue hobbies, while 45% said it helps them do well in school. Most teens said the benefits of having a smartphone outweigh the harms for people their age. Nearly 95% of U.S. teens have access to a smartphone, according to Pew.
That's all for today. We'll see you again tomorrow for another Daily Dose. This is Marlena Garcia for Performer TV.
Comedians, dancers, and so much more. This is the Performer Radio Show. Performer Radio Show.
And welcome back. Marlena, that was really, really good. I got to say, she's only been doing that segment now for a week and a half. Mm-hmm. And you're already getting really, really good at it.
Well, thanks to Performer.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to take away now from our guest. Hey, welcome back, Skyy.
I know. We love Skyy.
Skyy has already been here once before to do exactly what he's here to do tonight. Which is
he loves Performer too.
Yeah, you're going to get another award.
Yes, I am.
Boston Fashion Awards. Best.
Wait. Do it again.
Oh, let's see. Well, we don't give away any money, but it's just as good.
No, that's the spirit. That's the spirit talking.
But he won again for the Best Male Actor / Model, which you are both, correct?
Yes.
You've been doing a lot more acting lately too, haven't you?
Yes, I've been. The movie that I spoke about last time, it just aired in January, this past January. So it was all over the movie theaters. It just came out of the movie theaters 3 weeks ago. So it's probably on TV now, Netflix or Amazon Prime or something like that.
Excellent.
So go watch me.
And how do you feel? How do you feel about it?
I feel great, actually. A lot of great opportunities are coming on the way just because of that.
As
so
it should
I'm
be.
happy.
Yes.
Yes,
That's
definitely.
awesome. By the way, the graphic, the lower third says 2024 Boston Fashion Award winner, but maybe that might be predicting another win for you.
Uh-oh.
Actually, it was 2023. And
Yeah.
do you also won for 2022? Was that correct?
Yes,
20?
I did.
So you're
But
back
that
to
was
back.
the people.
Back to back.
The people did that.
The
That
people
has
did.
nothing to do with us.
That's true.
I promise you.
That's true. She's not lying because
Thank
it's
you.
a
I really-
popular vote as well as a peer vote.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with myself. It has nothing to do with Marlena. We don't have any say in the matter. Even though you've been here before and we know you,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean we want to know everybody in the industry if we could.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
No, of
But there are some
course.
people we don't know that win. That's great.
But that's the thing about
we
the
like
Boston
to get to know
Fashion
them. Yeah.
Awards.
Yeah.
We want people to understand, push who are putting in the work. Hard work, is recognized. And sometimes people believe, I don't get recognized because people don't know me. Well, it's the right type of people that you should get around. So if you get around the right type of people, I promise you will be in the nominations. And if you put yourself, there's a possibility that you can be recognized.
Yeah, anyone can nominate themselves. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with nominations. It
Right.
it all depends on how much work you've been putting into your craft.
Yes.
Okay. Obviously, you've been busy, Skyy.
Yes.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be nominated at all, probably.
Yes,
So,
I guess.
Yeah. So you see, when you go out there and you work hard and you get yourself known to people, that's what elevates you to the position of being
Correct.
in the mix.
Yeah.
And it makes sense that if you're in this market, people are going to see you and hopefully vote for you.
Yes.
That's what it's all about. If you want to sit around and wait for it to happen, it's probably not going to happen.
Gonna happen.
That's
That's
right.
not how
you
life
got to
works,
hustle,
though.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah, you think
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
yeah. It does.
It doesn't
it's
work
not
like that.
Marlena's been hustling.
Yeah,
Marlena's
well,
been
that's
that daily dose is definitely hard work.
Yeah.
Yes,
Every day,
But I'm doing stuff behind the scenes, so not everything needs to be broadcast.
That's right. That's true. Yeah, she does both. She's on both sides, in front of the camera and behind the camera.
Yes.
So that's always good to know both sides of the issue, or the
You know how they
the
say
industry.
2 phones, 2 lives, or
Yeah.
I don't think no.
I don't know.
No, I don't think that goes like that.
So tell me, Skyy, what have you been up to the past year?
Yes.
Well, I've been working a lot. I still doing runway coaching. I'm gonna be on a billboard pretty soon, once again, but this time in California.
Wow.
I think it's gonna be in LA. I'm not sure. I am working for this clothing brand called or named Coco Berry, and yeah, I'll be modeling for them for I don't know how long. I don't know how long is the contract for.
Oh, okay.
Also, I recently just modeled. I said recently, but it was in November. I was the face for LaCroix, the drink, the salsa water drink.
Oh yeah.
And they told me I'm gonna do it again for another brand of LaCroix. So
That's
now I'm doing
great.
Beach Plum.
Yeah, that's a
Last
very
time-
high-end brand too, isn't it?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. It is. Last time I did raspberry, and now I'm doing Beach Plum.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's
Sounds
what's going
delicious,
on.
actually. I want some
Yeah.
now. Where is
Yeah.
it?
You know
Where is
what?
it?
Actually,
You didn't bring us any samples? Come
I
on.
didn't.
He brought us a cake though.
Yeah, I know. He brought us a cake.
Did.
That's
Yeah,
true. Thank
my-
you very much for that.
You're welcome. My sister-in-law did it. Mel
Oh.
Thank you,
Postres.
sister-in-law.
Yeah,
we'll,
they're
we'll
amazing.
save it. We'll save our critique for fun with food, just in case we don't
Oh
like it.
yes, that is true.
No, we don't. We don't tell. We're never negative about anything. So
That's good.
we always
We're
positive.
neutral.
You're
That's good.
neutral.
Yeah, we're
oh,
neutral.
okay. All right, Marlena. I've never known you to be negative on. No, you never.
Oh,
You never.
well,
you're not negative.
That's
not
good.
for nothing. That touched me.
Oh,
Because I honestly, like,
she's
I
not.
think, like, well, what I know is that if you are positive within your life, the people around you, not everything is going to be positive. That's just not how life goes. But if you see in a positive light, if you give in a positive way, I mean, it comes back to you for a circle. Like karma, good karma. I believe in good karma.
Very good. All right. And Skyy's got some good karma apparently
Well, he
because
is, like,
he keeps
radiating.
winning, right?
He's
really-
radiating.
Yeah.
maybe
you
there's
know
gonna
what?
be another year.
like I said, let's put that graphic up again.
I know.
And this was a mistake, obviously, but who knows? Maybe subconsciously you'll probably we're willing it to happen again. A three-peat. That's what they call a three-peat, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. You know, it might actually, considering everything that you're doing, you're certainly well qualified to win a third time.
Sure.
Yeah,
That's
why
for sure.
Yeah,
Why not?
I actually I got a call a few months ago, and I just accepted today, which I'm gonna make it, I guess, a live announcement. I am gonna be. Well, it's still in the working process, but I am gonna be the director of Miss Teen USA. Of Massachusetts.
Wow.
Of
Goodness.
Massachusetts, of the state
Okay.
of
Oh,
Massachusetts.
Still pretty cool.
my goodness.
Yeah.
I want to give you a hug. This is air hug, air hugging,
Air hug.
air hugging. Oh my goodness!
So,
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's that's why I've been nervous all this time, because that's something pretty big, and I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do now?
Skyy, how long have we known each other?
A long time.
Right? We've been knowing each other for a very long time, just so everybody knows.
That's good.
Yes.
Like I said,
And
there's
I
no,
am very,
there's
very
no
proud.
favoritism, though. Just want you to know that. Everything
And
is,
even if there
everything
was-
is earned here. Everything is
Catch
earned.
feelings. Catch feelings.
That's
just
right.
so you know.
Yes.
Well, tell you what. Why don't we give him what he came for?
Absolutely.
All right. Why don't you, Skyy? What's besides the LaCroix? Is that how you pronounce it?
I guess it's LaCroix.
LaCroix.
But a lot of people say LaCroix.
Okay. Well, that's okay because I'm like it's spelled like Saint Croix. It looks
Yeah,
like
it
looks
is.
like it's
It
spelled
is
like
spelled
Saint
like
Croix.
that, yeah.
So that's why I said LaCroix.
Bueno,
All right. Here we
esto
go.
pa' ti.
Here we go. There
Esto
you
pa'
go.
ti. Toma pa' ti.
Oh my goodness.
Don't forget to show that for the camera. Look at that.
Where's the piñata or like the boom boom in the background?
No, I don't think
Thank
so.
you so much.
I don't
We
think
need
so.
the
No.
clap.
We don't need
Yes.
any extra stuff lying around the
This
studio.
it means a lot because I know I have my friends and fans, and it's just they're going out of the way to just vote for me, and I guess I did way better than last year, but I still won.
And oh my goodness, if anybody's seen you like last year's outfit, wow! Like we need to have like the best outfit for 2020, like year, because I'm
Maybe.
not gonna put in the because
But that would be amazing. But
he's
this is-
always fashionable.
this
Like
is-
wow.
Yeah, I mean,
you.
I saw the red carpet pics from last year. They were really good.
And anywhere he goes, like it doesn't even need to be the Boston Fashion Awards. Like little jelly.
I like what you're
but
wearing
as
around.
it
What,
should.
what would you call what you're wearing around? Besides, it's not a necklace, is it? What would you call that?
This?
Yeah, what is that? Is it not?
Yeah,
is it
it's
choker?
a necklace.
It's a necklace.
Oh, well, this
Cuban
is a
link.
choker.
Yeah, it's a choker. Okay, all right.
And then it's
That-
my S for Sky and my year 1989.
Ah, okay. That's great.
He
That
comes
was
fully
beautiful.
charged. Okay? Stay charged. I
Let me
love
bring
Sky.
the crystals.
Yes. We love Sky. I mean, like, we could talk all night, all day.
Unfortunately, we can't
Absolutely.
because
But
we got somebody else coming up in just a few minutes.
yes, and we're excited for her as well.
Right,
so-
Tonya Nichols will be
Yes.
coming up very shortly. And Sky, you actually unfortunately have to leave early, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
do.
got someplace to be in a little while.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it sounds like fun.
Well, thank you for
Yeah.
joining us,
Thank you.
giving us love.
Thank you.
Taking care of us.
It really means a lot. I couldn't believe I was here again. So I was like, oh my God, I'm going again. I'm gonna get interview, and I was like, but this time I don't feel as nervous, so I feel a lot more comfortable.
Well, I'm glad. I'm totally
But
glad.
I'll thank you guys.
Thank
for
you. Well,
having
thank
me.
you for being a part of it too. And you know, we do appreciate people that come down and take some time to talk to us. And you know, it's also good for you too. You know what I
Yes,
mean? Just
it is.
come down, talk about what you're doing. More people are going to see now
Yep,
and know who you
definitely.
are. The ones that
Yes.
didn't know before.
Yeah.
And the ones that do know, well, let's hope they just keep voting for you.
Yeah, the community is a really big part of us, and thanks to everyone that watches. You guys are a very big part of Performer. Even staying tuned to the Boston Fashion Awards every single year. Thank you for your love. It's very appreciated.
Very good.
Definitely.
Well, again, Sky, thanks for coming down,
Thank
and
you.
we wish you well and everything going on in 2024. And maybe that graphic will come true in the next Fashion Awards,
I love
which
it.
will be this fall.
Yeah.
So please, hopefully, keep watching what we're doing,
Yes.
so that if you want to be nominated, pay attention, because the
Yes.
nominations will be happening in a few months.
Yeah, come
Okay.
see me in April 13. I'm having another show.
There you go. Where's that
Yeah.
show going to be?
It's gonna be here in Boston, but it's called, I forgot the name of it. Oh my goodness. Let me look for it really quick.
There you go.
It's the night at the Met Gala that's happening pretty
Oh,
soon.
okay.
And it's gonna be April 14.
14th,
April 13.
okay.
Yeah.
Lucky
so
April
come see me
13th.
walk there for M Pose.
M Pose. Shout out to my girl
Actually,
M Pose.
I'm watching-
Wait, Sabrina?
Yeah,
Is it?
no,
Stephanie.
that's
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Munoz.
I know Stephanie from way back.
She's so
So
good.
she's come a long
Yes,
ways.
yes.
She probably doesn't even remember me, but I remember Stephanie from way
We're
back.
gonna bring her here.
And she's done a lot. She did Fashion Week in New York and a
Yeah.
few other things too. All right, I might be interested in coming to that
Yes,
just to cover it.
definitely.
Not to be in it,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
I'm not not to be
Why
in
not?
it.
Don't discriminate.
But to be a part of it. I don't want to scare people away. No. I know she hates when I do that. Don't worry. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay. Thank you very much, Skyy. I know you have to run. We'll be back after this break with Tonya Nichols. Stay tuned.
Yes.
Thank you.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those barbecues you plan in detail for your family? Or your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
During high school, I hung with the wrong crowd and I never graduated.
I helped Santiago in many different ways, like all fathers do, because he always wanted to go to college.
I felt a little embarrassed to come back to school, but eventually, once I came here, I knew that it's for a bigger goal.
He was very dedicated, hardworking. He connected with his teachers. He connected with other students. That was one of the key reasons why he was able to keep forging ahead.
It was amazing to see him graduate. This was one thing that meant so much to him, and of course, it meant so much to us too.
With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed. That support is everything.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Okay, here we go, throw it! Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
Okay, we're back. That's a scary commercial.
We have
I
our
would
girl
never want to get in
Tonya
front of a race, behind the wheel of a race car. Tonya Nichols, welcome to
Yes,
Performer. How
Tonya,
are you
thank
tonight?
you.
I'm fine. Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem.
We spoke a little bit behind, before the show, and she has a beautiful story, and I want her to share that. But please take your time. Okay, I know you want. I know how Michael is, so I know he's.
Oh, no. How am I? I want to hear her story, too.
All right, so
absolutely.
where do we start? Okay.
From the beginning.
So,
Sure, go ahead.
It all started with when I was about 8 or 9. My mom was a plus size model, and back then plus size models really weren't accepted as much as they are today. So she would go in the closet and cut up her clothes and make something fabulous. So I would go in my room and cut up my clothes and, of course, get in trouble because I didn't pay for my clothes, and try to make doll clothes and imitate what my mom was making.
Yes.
And that's where my love for fashion started.
Yes, thank you, Mama.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mama.
So Mama did get mad about you cutting up the clothes. Oh,
of
I'm sorry.
course. No, well, you know what? This is emotional because
That's
this is
okay.
all for her.
Yeah.
Her birthday was just Saturday, so
Yes, happy birthday.
this is a gift to her.
Oh, very happy birthday, Mama.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And where are you from? What's your
Does she, well, I want to ask, does she still inspire you? in
Oh, I
your
feel
art?
like, honestly, I feel like she comes to me through my dreams at night because, you know, my friends ask me, like, where do you get your visions from? Do you draw? Some of my pieces I draw out. Some pieces I just throw fabric on a mannequin and whatever comes to me, comes to me. But there's nights where, like, I see visions and pictures and I have to get up in the middle of the night and, like, draw it out real quick so I doesn't
so you don't forget.
Right. And I feel like that's her.
Wow.
Yeah, emotions
so
like that, I can
powerful.
imagine. They're very
Yeah.
powerful. Yeah, exactly. So I'm assuming now she's passed,
Yes,
correct? Yes,
yes.
okay. So she has stayed with you in an emotional
Indeed.
sense.
Indeed.
Well, that's incredible. So how much longer between that age before you started doing it sort of professionally?
Okay, so I started in 2015 professionally, and that was actually kind of by accident. So I have a best friend, and I have to thank her. Her name is
thank you,
Elfrida.
best friend, Freda.
My sister, Elfrida.
Elfrida.
So she had this, at this time, she had a program, or organization called Evolutions that she did in honor of her deceased sister. And what she did was twice a year, she would do 2 community fashion shows, one for adults and one for kids. And she would donate her proceeds to
Right.
families that lost loved ones due to street violence. So
Oh,
this
that's
particular
nice.
year, I'm actually helping her choreograph the show. And she calls me in a panic and she's like, we had 3 designers that dropped out. If we don't find another designer, we're gonna have to cancel the show. And
Right.
I'm like, okay, well, you know, we'll figure it out. Come to my job.
Yes.
So at that time, I was working for the city of Boston as a youth worker. And me and my boss we had a doll club, and we were showing the girls at the community center how to make doll clothes.
Yes.
So when Alfreda came to my job, I happened to be making doll
Sewing.
clothes. So she's like, you didn't tell me you know how to sew. And I'm like, it's just doll clothes. And she was like, can you be a designer for the kids show? And I'm like, Alfreda, I don't make kids clothes.
Right.
I make doll clothes. And she's like, well, sis, if you don't do it, then we might have to cancel the show. Kids are my heartstrings. I've been working with the community for 20 years, so last thing I wanted to do was disappoint the kids.
Right.
Went home, talked to my kids about it. And I was like, you know, what is the worst thing? I'm like, kids are just a bigger scale than dolls. I can make it work.
Yes.
So I did that. I made 10 outfits, and I actually sold all of them.
Yay.
They were all done by hand because I didn't know how to use a sewing machine at the time.
Wow.
Right.
So, you know, after that, I felt like Elfrida was challenging me again because now it's the
We
adult
love you,
fashion show.
Alfreda. Yes.
And she goes, well, I bet you can't make adult clothes. And I'm like, here she goes. So, you know, my son was like, well, Mom, maybe Grandma is living through you. Maybe this is something you were supposed to do. So with that being said, I decided to dedicate anything and everything I made. And it's a representation of who my mom was as a woman.
Yes.
So.
Amen.
What a great
Wow.
story.
Thank you.
Yes.
Use them.
Actually, I think it was around that time that I probably met you too.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did you did a I can't remember, it was with Malva Janabi
Yes.
at the Silver Fox
Yes.
in
Yes.
is that Malden, Medford?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there, right?
Yes, I
Yeah, okay.
remember.
That so you were
remember.
just starting out then.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I
Yeah.
did not realize that.
It's
Oh, cool.
been 9 years now.
Yes.
It'll be 9 years this September.
Wow.
Okay.
Congratulations.
And now
Oh my
look at
goodness,
you.
well,
You're sitting in that chair because you've come a long ways
Yes.
since you were
have.
9 years old,
And
right?
I still have a long way to go.
Yeah,
but
well, you know what? Actually, that Tonya, that is the sign of a true professional.
Yes.
One that
you.
says, "I haven't learned enough yet.
No.
I'm
Yes,
going
we're
to keep
still
learning
learning.
Oh,
and keep
definitely.
getting better, or at least striving to."
I
you
have
know.
a lot to learn, and I just can't wait.
Well, that's the attitude.
Wow.
And
It's
I'm sure
like
your
her-
mother's
her
shining
energy's
down,
like
looking at
vibrating,
like,
like,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that. That's positive.
You know, me
Very
and my
positive.
daughter and I, we also have a youth hip hop program. So
Yes.
You know, that's also imperfectly perfected.
And what's her name?
My daughter?
Yes.
Her name is Akira.
Akira.
So, Michael, my son, just to let you know, my
Sure.
son's name is Michael as well.
Ah,
So
there you go.
I get along great with all Michaels.
Yes,
so
the alignment. Yes.
Michael is the oldest. Akira is the only girl.
I'm the oldest too, so
And
yeah,
Zakari
I guess
is
it's a
the
good,
youngest.
good
Yes,
name for
yes.
the oldest. Michael.
Not for nothing,
Hey,
I am a middle
Archangel.
child girl.
Michael.
Yes.
Wow.
So,
How many kids do you have?
I have 3 altogether.
3 altogether.
Yes.
Okay, very good. How old are they?
They are 35, 28, and 24.
Well, okay, they're grown then.
Yeah, I just turned 51 last week.
Oh,
Yes,
get out.
belated.
Okay,
Happy
you look good for
belated.
51.
Thank
She
you.
does.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Thank you.
That's how I'm gonna be like just like you, girl.
Hey, you're only as old as you feel. That's what I've been told.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Only as old as you
How old do you feel, Marlena?
feel. Right now, I feel like I'm about 30-something.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
See, my feeling is the fountain of youth is not a place. It's up here.
Definitely.
Okay.
I think it's.
Your
honestly, I
spirit.
think it's the spirit.
Yes.
I know it's
Definitely
the
is.
spirit.
Yes, that's what my mother says too, and I'm not going to say how
And I
old she
believe
is,
that.
but
Oh, I don't think she would appreciate
she's right.
that.
She's absolutely right.
Look at Tonya.
But
I almost
it's
said it
also-
on the other show,
Right.
and I'm glad Michael stopped me.
But
glad
my
he
mother
did.
adds to that. It's also faith
Yes.
too.
Yes.
You have to have faith not only in whoever you believe in, but in yourself too.
Well, I feel like I was given a second chance at life because
Yeah.
I don't tell this side of the story, but I had emergency brain aneurysm surgery back in 2009. And I was told that if I was adamant, I was actually discharged, but I refused to go home.
Right.
And if I would have went home and not requested the testing that I requested, I wouldn't be here. So,
Right.
Wow.
yeah.
That's
Wow.
that is an incredible story. Well,
legend.
thank God you did stick to your guns, if you want to call
Indeed,
it
indeed.
that. And then you're here helping others. That's a great. Your story also says about you that you're not about yourself.
No.
No.
That's what I love.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
And we need more people like you
Appreciate it.
in this industry.
Thank you.
Okay.
It can be an ugly industry.
It can be, and I know there's a lot of people. Okay, yes, maybe you might be good at what you do,
Right.
but try and be humble about
Oh,
it.
definitely.
It's a community. It's not just you, and we like to show people that share
Right.
their knowledge, pass it on, and also just like to be helpful with others, be aware of others.
I agree.
That's what actually builds up your community to a better stature, better
Giving it
standing.
back.
That's why I love showcasing, but I love showcasing in my community,
Yes.
if that makes sense.
Yes.
So giving back, doing the community shows and the free shows and things like that. That's what I love because, sometimes, the community that I'm from,
Right.
They
And
don't
speak
have-
on that.
they don't-
Where are you from?
Dorchester.
Dorchester.
Born and raised.
Born and raised.
Hmm. Starting off as a youth worker,
Yes.
are you now mentoring any youth to be in this industry?
Actually, yes, I am. Like me and my daughter have a youth dance program, but we also focus on the arts as a whole.
Okay.
So Alfreda and I, we have a program called Perfected Evolutions.
Perfected.
And we're working with youth on model management and self-development and things like that. I'm prepared for what
Yes.
this industry is going to throw out, whether it be good or bad.
Yes. And I
Yeah.
love how you think about the children. Like you already said that.
Right.
You think about the children. I know for a fact the children need to be acknowledged, embraced, pushed
And heard.
seen.
Seen and heard is most important.
And not a lot of people understand that.
Yeah, it's good you're giving them a place to channel their energy too
Yes.
into
Yeah.
something
Thank
positive.
you for that.
Yeah,
Thank you for that channel.
absolutely.
COVID took a toll on the
Yeah.
babies, as they told me. As adults, we kind of deteriorate.
We
from
process
conversation,
differently. We process
mental
differently.
health. Yes,
Yeah.
and we process things completely different. But kids,
No.
it's hard. It was hard for them.
I'd rather ask a kid, like, give me your
Yeah,
truth.
they're gonna be honest. They're gonna be
I
honest.
want it.
Because they don't know if they're hurting your feelings. They
No.
don't know.
Sometimes I want to be a 5-year-old because not for nothing, they'll do anything. They're not afraid. They're so fearless.
Right.
And I love that.
Yeah. So and
Wow.
that's why I love working with the kids, regardless of how I feel. Like I can have the most horrible day, at my regular 9 to 5.
Right.
But once I go into the dance studio, it's like everything goes away.
Oh yeah. Once you put music on, girl, and you put a little shimmy. Oh, trust me. All that
Is the
will
studio
fly
in
away.
Dorchester as well?
Yes, we
Okay.
practice actually at the Perkins Community Center, which is also the Lee School. It's in Dorchester.
I know the Lee School.
Yes, that's where we practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
They've had a lot of
What
shows
is the
there
name?
in the
What's
past.
the name?
Imperfectly Perfected. Dance Troupe.
Imperfectly Perfected.
Yep, just like the clothing line. I got the
There
name
it is
from my
right there.
mom.
Yes.
Growing up as a child, we all have imperfections and flaws that we used to get bullied and teased about.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom used to say, it's your imperfections that make you perfect.
Yes.
So that's where the
Make
name
you
comes
unique
from.
too.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's where the name comes from.
That's a
Well,
that's a
thank
great
you.
name.
Thank you for embracing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for, pushing through.
Thank you, and excuse me for being a crybaby.
No, why
trust
not?
me.
I'm loving that.
That's
in
why
the
we got
sense,
this.
I'm not
'cause
loving it
we
because
will
I'm-
cry together.
Yeah.
I already said it.
I'm loving it because
Yes.
you're showing your true self.
This is me.
You're not putting on any kind of facade right now.
No.
Okay, and this actually endears people to your brand
Oh,
and
thank
to you as an individual as well. So thank you for that. Thank you
Thank
for
you for the people.
feeling free
Thank
enough
you for
to do that.
having me, of
Yes.
Definitely.
course.
So now we're going to thank you again with some hardware. A nice piece of lead crystal to put up in either your office, your living room, wherever you want.
It's going in the sewing room next to the lead crystal 3D picture of my mom.
Oh,
Yes,
there you go. Good. Both lead crystal.
I feel honored to give that to her.
Oh,
Wow.
you deserve it.
Amen.
And that
Wow,
story,
I just have to
Thank
say
you,
that.
thank
that
you,
story
thank
makes
you.
it even more deservable.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
I'm glad you came down tonight.
Thank you. Hopefully, you guys can come out to the me and my sister Elfrida. We are
love to.
hosting a peace gala. The date is July 20th.
July 20th.
A portion of the proceeds will be donated to the Louis D. Brown Foundation.
Louis D. Brown Foundation.
Colors of Purple and White.
Colors of Purple and White. Wow.
We're gonna have some guest speakers, some raffles, great food, great music, and just get loose.
Is that
and
at the Lee School
network.
too?
No, it's actually going to be at Florian Hall.
Oh, Florian Hall in Dorchester, right on the Quincy Neponset line
Yes.
there.
You heard that? July 20th.
Yeah, okay.
You see, because July 4th is like stamped. You know what I'm saying? So July 20th, please be aware.
Marlena just can't wait for summer to start. That's all there is to it.
I will
Forgive
share it
me.
on Facebook.
Excellent.
Yes.
No, good. I'm glad
Make
you
sure
will.
you guys have it. So you
While
can share
while
it
you're
on
here,
Facebook.
we've been talking about your brand,
Yes.
and what you've created, but
Okay.
now we're going to show them.
Alrighty.
Okay, so let's
please.
start with this right here.
All right.
Love gold much?
Yes.
Wow.
Actually,
Shimmery.
this piece right here, after I actually won my fashion award, I decided to do a collection in honor of me winning the fashion award
Oh.
and in honor of my mom. And it was metallic gold, and I called it the Legacy Collection.
Legacy.
So I did a total of 9 pieces altogether, but some of them ended up being sold right off the runway. So
Wow.
yeah, that's
You hear that, Michael?
Yeah, I
one
heard
of
that.
them.
That's awesome. Totally awesome.
Wow, my heart is touched.
Yeah, me too.
Not for nothing. Like, thank you. Because,
I don't think, I think only Mel the Clothing that we inspired
Right.
someone to do
Mel the
clothing
Clothing.
specifically because of the fashion awards.
yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
And Taylor Fit too.
He did?
He
Okay, I
did
didn't-
some clothes for the show as well. But she said she did it
No, I'm
after.
talking about like they were like inspired by the fashion awards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right,
like,
right.
Like after the fact. After the
I just
fact.
thought about like the gold Grammy, and I was like, award,
Yes.
metallic, gold, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I love it.
girl,
It was
you
very
did it.
nice.
Thank you.
I like
Thank
black
you.
and gold.
Welcome.
Those are my two favorite colors to put together.
Yeah.
Black and gold. All right, let's see what else we got here. Ooh.
I'm loving the jean on jean.
Thank you.
Yes.
That actually.
Where's that rooftop? I'm just curious.
That is in South Boston,
Okay.
right across the street from Broadway Station.
Okay.
The
It's a nice
model on
rooftop.
the left is actually my niece.
Oh,
Her
very
name
pretty.
is Layla, and she's one of our up and coming youth models. and
Yes.
She's just
Layla, she's beautiful.
Yeah, very
you.
pretty. Very pretty. Okay, let's see the next one. Oh, the left is killing me. I love that shot. I love that shot. Not because she's half exposed. I just love the
No,
shot.
we love a suit.
Wait, I mean, it's
I love
the
a power suit.
The colors,
Yes.
the pose, the angle, the background. Love it.
Empowerment.
Yes.
The one on the right, that's actually my daughter. We were on vacation together, and she's like, "Mom, make us matching vacation
That is
outfits."
a beautiful.
Yes,
would you call that a
Mom.
sarong? Is that a sarong?
They're actually pants that wrap. They're wrap pants.
Oh, okay.
So that you just pull them up and then buckle them in the front, real easy.
Now I know who to come to.
Come to me for anything and everything.
There you go.
You
Okay.
think it, I
let's-
can make it.
Let's take a look at the next ones here.
Yes.
Oh, the left.
The
I
picture
love
on
that.
the left was taken in LA, and she's actually a model from Brazil that I was very fortunate to be able to do a photo shoot with during my time down here.
Oh, interesting.
And on the
And-
right, those pictures were taken, I believe, 2-3 years ago during New York Fashion Week in Times Square.
Times Square. All right. Let's take a look
So
at
you
these.
have
now.
done New York Fashion Week before.
Is that another
Yes.
one from your gold collection?
Yes, the one on the left is another piece of the gold collection.
Very nice. The blue. Blue's my favorite color, so
Yeah.
this is knocking me out right here.
She actually, we did 3 outfits. That's the same model, and she purchased all 3 of her outfits that we shot in.
Whoa, that's a great way to make a sale.
Yes.
Let's have a fashion shoot. Next thing you know, I'd have no clothes to take back home.
She said, I want that. I want that. I said, okay. You got
That was a gorgeous dress.
If it-
How long does it take to
honestly-
make something like that?
Right, right.
From conception to reality.
conception to reality. It depends on myself, honestly. If I just wanted to not do my regular 9 to 5 and just focus on getting a dress done for a client, something like that would take me about a week, 2 weeks.
Not bad. And do you shop locally for your fabric, or do you go to New York? or-
I haven't had the. I went to New York once. I tried to shop locally. You know, I try to support local businesses.
Yes.
So yeah, I go to Sophisticated, which is a fabric store in Dorchester, and then it's another place. It's like my Walmart of fabric stores. You know, we can get lost in Walmart, so I go in there, and it's like, it's a
whole
place,
new world.
It's a place in Natick, yeah, and it's just to die for. So
Wow.
yeah.
Tonight was such an amazing night. Like, we had 2 amazing people. I mean, come on now. Like,
I had
Very
a blast.
positive, very
I had a
positive,
blast.
yes.
Thank you for having me.
oh, it's about time. I know.
Yeah.
I know it's been a little while.
It's okay.
And thank you for your patience.
Well, you know, it seems like this timing was perfect because, like I said, after my birthday, after my mom's birthday.
Yes, perfect timing.
Right.
And
I
we want to make sure that people understand we wish everyone could win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's a lot of people out there that are deserving, and unfortunately, there can only be one that wins.
Right.
But we like to make sure that everyone feels like they've been included, that's been nominated. So that's why we give away free tickets, and
Yes.
we do encourage people to come, not just to see a show, but to meet people like you, and network and get to know others.
Absolutely.
And maybe even collaborate at some point down the line. You never know who you're going to meet, what's going to happen.
Exactly.
You never know what's
You know?
gonna happen. Look I've never met her before, people. So this is how you know this is the people that I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about. And look she's from Dorchester. Now it's too far from Boston, but you know what? It's still part of our community, and people know her. And you saw her work. Please.
Yes,
We're not doing-
excellent work.
Come on.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you
Well,
for having me
that
again.
nice soft jazz means we're starting to wind down. Actually, Tonya, so we got the July 20th show at Florian Hall.
Yes.
What else you got coming up?
Multiple prom orders. I'm actually working on a gown right now for my son's best friend's mom's 60th birthday party. That's this weekend, so I'm finishing up that. My dance program, we have a couple of parades that they're getting ready for this summer. September, we don't have a date, but we know that's the month. Elfrida and I are doing a fashion show, what we're calling Family First.
Yes.
And it's our first family fashion show dedicated for families, where if you have kids, you can rock the runway with your kids. That's going to be when I will introduce my first Mommy and Me collection.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Oh, that's
I'm
nice.
writing it down. That's
That's
it.
a good concept too, Mommy and Me.
Yeah.
That's also inspired by your mom, I'm
Yes.
sure. Yes.
Yes.
Well, you've really carried that relationship quite well over the years.
Always, definitely. That was my best friend. Still
Oh,
is.
aw. All right, now I'm going to start welling up. Where's those tissues? I need some.
Right here, Michael. Here. I want to toss this to you.
Again, Tonya, thank you for coming down.
Yes,
We're very happy that you won the award. And sometimes I say to myself, well, maybe that person probably didn't deserve it. I have no choice. yeah, I'm glad you won.
Thank you.
Yeah, that story is inspiring, moving, and obviously you are very, very passionate, and that's a good thing, a very good
happy
thing.
to meet you.
Thank
Yes.
you. Happy to meet you both as well.
And
Thank you for
hopefully this is
having
not
me.
the last.
Oh, it won't be.
Oh,
Okay.
thank
You haven't
you.
seen the last of me.
Very good.
Oh, I thank you so much for that.
Well, that wraps it up now, folks.
Yes.
We only have 45-minute shows now because of time constrictions and everything else like that. So next week we've got another night move. So Joshua and Taylor are going to be back here
Joshua
talking
and
about the
Taylor.
nightlife. I think we probably have to cut right now anyway because we have to get Tanya some more tissue.
No, I got
I might need some myself.
We already
too.
got her. I already got my
Yeah,
girlfriend.
I'm great.
So tune in
I'm
again
happy.
next week for Night Moves, and we'll see Marlena somewhere down the line. Make sure you watch her every day on the Daily Dose on Performer Radio and Television, Performer.com, and also the Roku channel, the Amazon channel, Facebook, anywhere we have Performer, okay? So good night, everyone. Have a great week, and
Happy St.
check out
Patty's.
Imperfectly
Happy St.
Perfected.
Patty's.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Good night.